The United States' journey from World War I marked a profound transformation, shifting from isolationism to a pivotal role on the global stage. Initially neutral, the U.S. entered World War I in 1917, driven by Germany's unrestricted submarine warfare and attempts to ally with Mexico. The Selective Service Act of 1917 drafted 4 million men, rapidly mobilizing a vast military force for the war effort. By summer 1918, approximately 10,000 U.S. soldiers were arriving in France daily, significantly bolstering Allied forces. Despite over 116,000 military deaths, U.S. involvement was crucial to the Allied victory, marking a turning point in the conflict. Following the armistice, the U.S. played a role in the Allied occupation of the German Rhine until 1923, extending its global presence. Following the armistice, the U.S. played a role in the Allied occupation of the German Rhine until 1923. This era was characterized by economic expansion, rising wages, and increased consumerism, transforming American lifestyles. After a brief recession, the U.S. entered a period of unprecedented prosperity known as the Roaring Twenties. Cultural shifts included the rise of jazz music, the Harlem Renaissance, and greater social freedoms for women. However, the era also saw increasing racial tensions and the rise of organized crime due to prohibition. The stock market crash of 1929 marked the abrupt end of prosperity and the beginning of the Great Depression. By 1933, unemployment reached nearly 25%, thousands of banks failed, and widespread poverty gripped the nation. President Franklin D. Roosevelt launched the New Deal to combat the Depression, expanding the government's role in the economy. The New Deal aimed to provide relief, recovery, and reform through various programs designed to stabilize the nation. The Emergency Banking Act and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation stabilized the banking system, restoring public trust. Agencies like the Civilian Conservation Corps and the Works Progress Administration provided jobs and improved infrastructure nationwide. The Social Security Act created a vital safety net for the elderly and unemployed, fundamentally changing American welfare. While the New Deal had mixed results, it established the federal government's responsibility for the welfare of its citizens. By 1939, the New Deal had largely run its course, and the U.S. initially remained neutral at the start of World War II. However, the U.S. supplied Britain, the Soviet Union, and China with war materials through the Lend-Lease Act.